Hey team, it's nighttime. I usually don't film at night. I used to. When I first started making videos, I would film exclusively at night. And I stopped doing that because I realized daylight is so much better. There's a lot of construction going on in my building, so daytime is just like not a time to be filming. There's a lot of buzzing, a lot of clanking, a lot of angry sounding men yelling. I don't think they're angry, but they sound pretty angry. We're gonna be dyeing my hair. Back to brown, back to my natural color. Last time I tried to dye my hair back to my natural color, the dye just like wouldn't latch on. So I think I have to remove this first. I don't know. Maybe nothing will happen. Go ahead and like prepare yourself for the idea that maybe nothing will happen. I might still just look like this by the end of it, but we're here to hang out. That's what we're here to do. I'm gonna be using this. I don't know if I've ever used this before. I know it's like really popular, so I'm assuming it's good. I feel kind of bad using it on this hair color though, because I do like this hair color. I just am tired of maintaining it. Also, it's kind of patchy. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it is patchy. There's some areas that are brighter than others, and then the very back of my head is like lighter than like these pieces and my bangs. It's time for a change. It's 2024. As if that means anything to me. What is this thing? What is that? Do I have to cut my own gloves out? No, really, what is, oh, is this a hair cap? Oh, there's the gloves. Whoa, that's crazy. Do you see that? I love technology. I did not strand test. I didn't patch test. I didn't do any of the testing. If you've been here, you know, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing all that. Do I need scissors? I want to do it. Why are you making me get scissors? You could do that cool thing with the gloves, but you can't just like make a twist off cap. Dumb. This stuff stinks. No warning. If you just shake it faster, does that like mean you don't have to shake it for as long? That looks a little fast, huh? Ow. Come on. Oh, I almost got it. I've got things I want to talk about, and slowly I'm losing. It just sprayed everywhere. It's in my mouth. I feel like, and hey, it didn't say it in the directions. Maybe it did. I feel like it wasn't supposed to go in my mouth. Everybody say a little prayer. Whoa, super drippy. Okay, shouldn't be doing this in my bedroom. Oh wow, I didn't know it was gonna come out like that. I mean, I kind of guessed that it would, but I didn't like the confirmation. What have you been up to recently? You can go ahead and say it, I'll listen. I'm serious, I'm listening. Go on. I've been making things and decorating. I've actually been in a really creative mood recently. Don't know why, don't know what brought that on. I've been painting and like drawing and sewing. I made some art for the apartment that I think personally looks pretty nice. Somebody actually responded to my Instagram story when I posted a picture of the last thing that I made, and they were like, whoa, this is so nice, I need it. Where did you get it from? I don't remember what they said. So that was pretty sick and cool. Why on this eye again, dude? Come on. I almost killed my cat. Almost stepped directly on his head. I'm gonna step onto the bed, don't look at my feet. How is 2024 going for you? I mean, we're only like 3 weeks in, but like, how's it going? How's the family? How's the kids? I'm getting like reckless on that side or something. I don't feel like I'm being reckless. 2024 has been really interesting for me. Thank you for asking. I started it out with like maybe one of the like weirder things that's ever happened to me. We were on our flight back from New York, right? We had a connecting flight, so there was like one, and then we had to get off and go to another. On the first flight, the little flight attendant came up and like showed me the tray of snacks. Beautiful array of snacks, by the way. And I took the little bag of olives because maybe I've said it on here before, maybe I haven't, I don't remember. I have like a weird thing about eating olives on an airplane. Like that's the only time they taste good to me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like the altitude or something. I don't like them in salad. I don't want them on a sandwich. I don't want them anywhere but on an airplane. I got 2 bags of olives because they were like pretty small. They tasted great. We got off of that flight, got onto the next one. They also had the airplane olives. of course, I took 2 more bags of the airplane olives, but I was already kind of full from the last airplane olive, so I just stuck one of them in my pocket, in my jacket, ate the other pack, got off the plane later. As we were walking through the airport, I remembered I had the olives in my pocket, so I took them out and I ate them. Were they warm? Yeah. Was the bag so bloated? Couldn't be any more bloated. Yes. And I ate them anyway. When we got back to the apartment, like an hour later, I felt really weird. And my boyfriend said that he also felt really weird. So I was like, maybe it's just because we were on a plane, you know? But not long after we both declared that we felt kind of weird, I threw up. And I was like, uh-oh, clearly I'm sick or something. Because it just like didn't stop. It did not stop. I was puking every like 15 to 30 minutes on the dot, could not eat anything. Eventually it was like so incredibly painful that I ended up going to the ER. I ended up going to the ER over what I can only assume was airplane olives. I didn't just get sick, I like willingly ate these olives on the airplane. They were amazing. They tasted so good. I had gastritis. That was what happened. I had developed gastritis. What a humiliating thing to have. Gastritis? It's just the name. Like the name sounds so embarrassing. I have gastritis. It just sounds like you fart a lot. Like I don't want to tell anybody that. How long have I been sitting here? 25 minutes. Okay, and it says to finish this quickly and then leave it on for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna do this really quick. No talking aloud. Oh, we might also cut my hair. I didn't mention that part, I don't think. Just a little though, like a tiny, tiny bit. I was laying in bed last night and I just like shot up like a vampire and was like, I think I need to look at Pinterest for a second. And I did. And I was looking through pictures of like Audrey Hepburn and her baby bangs. And I was looking at pictures of Emma Watson and her tiny little haircut and pictures of just like randos and their tiny little haircuts. Mine is like so close to what I want it to be. So I'm gonna like tweak it a little bit. Just kind of like feather out my bangs a little, you know? Maybe make the back a tiny bit shorter. I at least need like a refresh on the back of my hair because it is a little dead. I hope I got the back. Can't see, don't want to. This stuff's been in my hair for a minute. Should I like knock a couple minutes off of the timer? Hey, do like a 15-minute timer.
In Orlando, it's 1838.
Okay. She's been really weird recently. Like really off her game. Does not know what she's talking about ever. Earlier I had asked her like what the temperature was or something. And she just started going on. And every time I told her to stop, she'd say something different. Like she wouldn't shut up. Eventually she did, but it took a minute. She answered me like 6 times with just like random things I did not say. And also, why'd she reply with military time just now? Oh, I gotta put the cap on. Say a little prayer for you. What is that from? Why is that stuck in my head? I look like... What's his name? Tom? I said Tom Diner. Tom Daly. Not really though. I kind of look like bald Mark Zuckerberg. Jeez, whoa! Hey, I almost knocked off this whole thing I've got going on. You want to see what I've got going on? I've got my mirror on top of a box, on top of a box, on top of this very wobbly table. The situation with the mirror is like not good. I need to get a mirror that can just like stand on its own because I've been doing this since day one. Since I started filming hair videos in my room, I've had just stacks of boxes with my mirror. That way I can see at eye level what I'm doing. This mirror is broken for that exact reason. It tumbling off and hitting the floor. Everybody starts texting me when I do my hair. I need to start doing my hair more often. I don't really like when people, well no, I do like when people text me. It depends on the person, you know?
You have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on your 15-minute timer.
I kind of have an inkling that I should wash this out. And also, it didn't even say it needs to be on 20 minutes. It said the max is 20 minutes. And like, only God knows how long this has been in, you know? Because I wasn't I was just goofing around while I was putting it on, so I honestly don't know when the timer should have started. My stomach feels kind of weird. I'm always a little nervous the gastritis is gonna creep back up on me. That's a feeling I wouldn't wish on anyone. Well, there are some people, I'm sure. Yeah, I could probably name a few. Hi, come here. The people haven't seen you in a while, I feel like. Here's Rowan. Say hello. Okay, off you go. Go do whatever you do. He has no thoughts. I know that everybody says that about their cats. The entire lineage of black cats have nary a thought, not even one. I'm gonna go wash this out. I really don't feel like I should be in right now. I'm like a little nervous. And this coffee's not helping. This milk, I'm so sorry, this milk is not helping. Hold on, let me see what Peyton said.
No, because he asked me, and I was like, what? I was like, no.
It's been a couple hours, and this is where we're at. You can't see. You are far too short. Come on up here, little guy. It's better than I thought it was gonna be. I was standing in the shower, and like not very much hair fell out, but the pieces that I did catch, I would put on the shower liner and inspect to see if it was lightening at all, and I couldn't really tell. There was one piece that broke off that clearly was like, it was like a dead end or something, because it was bright red, and I was like, oh, this is not gonna be good. But it did lighten, and it's like a honey blonde almost. I kind of like it. I actually considered not even dyeing over it, but the longer I looked in the mirror, the more pale and washed out I looked, so. And I also kind of feel like Eminem, and I don't want to feel like Eminem. I ran through the department store that is under my sink and got the brown dyes that I have. I got this Iro one, which has terrible reviews. I think I've had it the longest out of all of these, and it also has a little split on the packaging, so I think I'm just gonna throw this one away. I also have this permanent color from L'Oreal Paris. This is a nice color on the box, but I don't think it's gonna do much because it kind of looks like my hair does right now, and plus it's permanent. I don't really know if I want to do that to my hair right now. It feels fine, but it does feel a little bit drier than before. I'll hold out on this. Hey, I'll probably use it eventually, but not right now. This one, in a lot of the reviews, people say that it has very bright red undertones. Some people said their hair came out orange. I don't want to risk it, so I'm kind of left with this one. Both of these are semi-permanent, so they'll wash out and they shouldn't damage my hair too much. This one does say it's for professional use only, and we're in luck because I'm a professional. I'm gonna go grab gloves. Got a towel too, just in case. I did catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I'm almost hoping this doesn't work. I honestly don't even know how good this is because I used it on my sister's hair when she was here, and it did basically nothing. And I don't know if that's just because it's not a good product or if that's because her hair was already this color. Like, I don't know. On the bottle, it looks pretty dark, and her hair's like golden brown. This might take me straight to my natural color, but it also just might suck and not do anything. I guess we're about to find out. There's a hole in this one. Do we care? How long do I leave this on? I know nothing. I didn't read a single thing. That's in French. I hope there's enough in here. It doesn't feel like there's a lot, but I don't have a lot of hair. Rowan, please stop licking your foot, dude. I'm so excited. I haven't been brown in a minute. I mean, I've never been brown. My hair hasn't been brown in a minute. I've been thinking about doing this since, I think it was the beginning of December, but December was just so hectic that I ended up not getting around to it. Ah. When did that happen? How long has that been like that? It's a little too late for that, glove. You should have been dramatic like 10 minutes ago. It looks so stupid. I feel like an 80s rock band singer. Especially, no, I feel like a biker. That's what I feel like a biker, yeah. Maybe like a greaser biker. What does that even mean? Ooh, don't let me forget to show you the art that I made that I mentioned earlier. And also this little fish statue and anything else that I can think of. I wonder if I'm gonna feel crazy enough to still cut my hair tonight. Like right now, I'm kind of losing steam. I'm gonna be real with you. But that's just because I know that I'm gonna have to wash this out and then wait for my hair. Well, I guess I don't have to wait for my hair to dry. I guess I could just cut it wet. I don't really like doing that though, because then I can't see the texture of my hair and like how it's laying. And that makes me a little uneasy because I would like to know how my hair is gonna be laying when it dries. I just barely had enough to cover everything that I can see. Don't know what's happening on the back. Never will know what's happening on the back. Not sure I'm interested in knowing what's happening on the back. I mean, it looks good from over here. That's not saying much though. I've only got about this much hair. Is it all got? Love asking and not knowing. I'm gonna go take these off so I can show you the things. First things first. Ta-da! I had these two pretty big canvases that had like wood frames on them. They're just random pictures that I got off Amazon like 4 years ago, but I didn't really like them that much. Now, like it's been a while. I was gonna just paint over them, but as I was trying to do that, I ran out of white paint and I was like, I should just put fabric over them. I ended up painting on it and it was freehanded. So I think it turned out really good considering it was freehanded. I still have the other one that looked kind of like this one. I want to turn it this way and then cover it in fabric and paint again. So I might make a video on that. I would say if you're interested, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway because it's I'm interested, but you can look forward to that if I end up doing it. I'm just gonna leave this here so you can admire it. Oh my god, this is so exciting. It's like the craziest thing. If you watched that video, the Spend Christmas Eve with me video, I had a snow globe. Actually, I still have the base of it. I had this Chicago snow globe that my cat broke. Found it in a thrift store in Kansas City. I was heartbroken over this. I talked about it probably like 3 times a week since that happened. And the whole time we were in New York, I was like, I have to find another one of those snow globes. Ended up not doing it, got home, I was like, oh my god, that sucks. Went thrifting and found this one. The exact same one, but it's from New York. I'm gonna throw up. What are the odds of that? The exact same one? Not only is that very weird, but it makes me very emotional. Here's the fish statue. My boyfriend's like obsessed with little wooden statues, and I saw this one at the same time that I got that snow globe. I was like, you're coming home with me. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh, I made this little, I don't know, I'm not super excited about this, but I made this little like fish incense holder. I don't think it's great. You know those pinch pots that people make, the little like, you can tell that somebody used their fingers and like pinched it? I kind of wanted it to look like that. It doesn't look like that. This isn't art that I made, but I got this bag in Kansas City at an antique shop. It's from the old Cat's Pharmacy. For some reason, it's in great condition, so I framed it. I kind of want to take it back out of the frame and like write some stuff about it down here, you know, like the museums do. I don't know if I'll do that. Don't know if I'll continue to remember to do it. I also got this picture. I do not know where this is. Germany, maybe? The words kind of look German. I don't know. It's cute though. Wow. I'm kind of enjoying mixing different kinds of art in my house. You know, like I've got, you don't know what I'm pointing at. I don't even know what I'm trying. I got a new lamp too. I'm just gonna have to turn you around for the lamp because it's plugged in. No, maybe I won't show you. It looks kind of stupid from this angle. There she is. There's like that little thing back there, that little black thing. It's like you hold it like this, like a Scrooge candle. Like this, you hold it like this, you know? Oh God, that's heavy. Wow. I got this for Christmas, like 60s American ads. There's some good stuff in here. Look at this little car, truck thing. Look at that. I tabbed this one because it just looked super cool. Anything that like evokes too much joy or like inspires me a little bit, I tabbed. I love these shoes, dude. Oh, this fridge. Crazy that we don't do that anymore. The egg holder built into the fridge. Wow. There was something else I thought about while I was looking through that. Oh, I haven't gotten any of my cameras developed. One, since we moved, but like since we decided we were moving, like we were in Kansas City doing too much stuff, getting ready to move, and I just didn't find time to drop them off and or was like too stressed out to think about dropping them off. And then we moved here and I was like, I don't want to go anywhere here to drop off photos. So I found like a kind of small business to get them developed at. And I'm waiting to hear back from them. I think I have to go on Thursday to pick them up though. Or at least I need to call on Thursday. You don't care. But also like, why would you care about anything I say? So I guess I can talk about anything, huh? Because I know some of you guys are just here for like the goofs. The goof of it all. Because it's just like so silly to sit down and watch me of all people. I was thinking about that the other day, like, not in a depressing way. What am I offering? You know? And then I got down to it and I was like, I'm really just offering company, right? We're just kind of hanging out. And is that not enough? I think it's enough. I think that's okay. I can make videos for the rest of my life just talking about nothing, just being an idiot. I personally love watching videos where people just like hang out. Jenna Marbles, I loved watching Jenna Marbles. She didn't have like a huge thing going on. She was just like kind of sitting, chilling, goofing around. I loved that. And currently, I love Paige Wassel. I love when Emma Chamberlain uploads. I love, what's her name? I don't know if it's Fiona Lee or Fiona Leah. She has like a really small channel. I've been following her on Instagram for so long and didn't realize she made videos. And I just started watching her recently and I like watching her videos. I like videos that are really like low maintenance. It just feels like you're sitting around with somebody. And I assume you also like that because why are you here if you don't like that? Look at this glass. I showed you a glass in my second to last video. Here's another one. I'll just keep showing you until my glass collection is completely shown. Stop. Oh, do I still want to cut my hair? It's 11:30. We'll see. Bad news. Super, super bad news. I'm not cutting my hair tonight. I can't do it. It's 1:18 in the morning. It is an hour and 18 minutes past my bedtime. Good news is that my hair is brown. We got where we wanted to go. It did take a while, like 6 hours in total. That's because I goofed off while I was waiting for my hair to dry both times. It was necessary for you to see the actual results each time. And honestly, my hair feels pretty good. I didn't shampoo or condition it this last time. Mostly because I was like, I had my head upside down under the faucet and I was like, there's no way. There is no way I am washing 2 products out of my hair. So I skipped those steps and I just rinsed it. So it feels a little weird, but it doesn't feel dead or anything. It just feels kind of like it has maybe like a hint of product left in it still. It still feels pretty good. And then I didn't lose very much hair in the process like I usually do. So I've been using one of those scalp massager things in the shower and I think it's helping me a lot. Like I feel like my hair is just slightly thicker than usual. And now that I've dyed my hair back to its natural state, I was gonna say it'll probably get healthier and healthier over time because I'll let my natural hair color grow out. No promises there. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that, so I'm just gonna pretend like I was about to say that. I'm gonna end it now because I am just so tired. And also I went to hang that picture that was leaning here back up on the wall and I smashed my pinky. For some reason it's not hanging back up on the wall. It just kept sliding down and it like hit my finger on the way down. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. And if you want to have more good times, you're allowed by just subscribing and agreeing that maybe you'll show up on occasion when you feel like it.